Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. Welcome, beloved human family. For we're really coming into this very close to this great solar flash. I'm going to discuss a few ideas here and about transcendental psychology, about the preparation for this great ascension. And so I thank you very much for continuing to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. It's very important that we stay in touch. Thank you for your donation. It's still really assisting me. And if you want a private session, you can send me an email. For you, we have to understand that it's all coming into the forefront of consciousness, both on the external, and there is much more light that is coming from within. All the liars and manipulators, you can see them on TV or whatever. Whenever they're exposed to the truth, they panic. It's all like the show. They can no longer hide all that. And so just stay at peace. Just continue to bring forward the light, the truth, in a gentle way. There is no need for violence or aggression or anything. All must be clear and understood before the new system is introduced. Otherwise, it will still be we have to remove all the roots of darkness, and for that, everything needs to be exposed. And there is a great storm, maybe a hurricane that is coming in terms of news. So be prepared for that. The world is going to be decentralized. Everything for each community should be able to rule themselves. Each person should be able to rule itself or self. On a spiritual level, it's like there was a decentralization of consciousness with the philosopher Pascal. But in the 17th century, people thought that God only lived in the church. And Pascal said, no, God is everywhere and nowhere at once. People didn't understand. But it's an older process. It's an understanding that came from before. It was the philosopher Empédocle in the 6th century BC. We already explained and saw that the infinity was hidden within all being and all things. He saw the presence of God in all things and all being. So it's about this omnicentric, this God is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. It depends if we tune into that frequency or we don't tune into that frequency. But there is a great deconstruction of the old centralized system of power that in society. We're going to see that and trust the process, understanding that all the minions of the dark, all the puppets, government puppets of the dark, are all no longer being protected. They used to be protected because they serve the function of awakening humanity. But now humanity is awakening; they're no longer protected. So continue to send them love and blessing, because they're gonna go where they're gonna go, but they're not gonna stay here. And so they completed their mission. We want to break free humanity, for we have broken free for the most part, but the collective of humanity still needs to break free from the negative mental programming. And it's very important. I'm going to talk about the law of attraction. It is very, very important to change our thought, to be able to evolve and grow. But yesterday I talked about a very delicate subject. It's like very sensitive to say that all of life is love. Everything is love. Everything else is just a temporary lesson, an experience that is touching us something. But everything it's very easy to understand. When you raise your consciousness, you can see that it is only love. For you know that it's not even a belief, it is a knowledge. But down here, when we're in the pressure of the duality, it feels really real. It's like a wave. If you're above the wave, you are surfing with the wave. But if you're inside the wave, it's like, whoa. So just stay above things as much as possible. Be detached in relationship to all that. For every 12,000 years, there is a pole shift, and there is a great deal of climatic transformation. It is natural. The Green Deal is part of the dark agenda. It's not about the ecology. It's not about the earth. It's not about humanity. It's not about that. It's about creating this controlling the psyche of humanity in terms of lack and all that, and guilt and all kinds of things they're pushing. But For it's like the last time there was this great polar shift. It was created the fall of Atlantis, but now it's like it's going to create the collective ascension. For it is a different process, and solar flash comes every few thousand years anyway. So it's really but this time it can come anytime. I'm going to talk about it, but so it is understanding. What's very important is that humanity needs to understand is that the earth is not just a physical rock, an object that for their Father forgive them, they know not what they do, as the Christ said. but it's like they feel like they need to take all the resources of the earth to consume that as fast as possible for greed and profits only, without the consciousness that Mother Earth is a loving mother that is giving all that. This Mother Earth is really willing to give us all that we need and all our resources and all that, but has to be done with respect. It has to be done with balance. It has to be done within the in a proper way, something that is acceptable by the Creator, the Father, the Mother, and the Supreme Being. Everything is there is a proper way of doing it, and there is an improper way of doing it. So the consciousness of that this planet is a living being, and we are part of it, is really essential. Once we know that we are all one, and we are all part of that one energy that is the planet Earth as a consciousness, an archangelic consciousness, that then the planet will find its balance and will become this marvelous paradise that was created to be. So there is a need for awareness in relationship to all the elemental kingdoms and the divas and all the creator of forms, the Elohims, and there is all kinds of things that needs to be understood. But first, the consciousness of Mother Earth, when you have good energy, good thought, or even negative one, Mother Earth will transmute them, send them to the center of the planet through your intention. And so, and it's completely acceptable to ask for help through your mind, through your heart, in your mind, to ask for help in the celestial realm. But you know you are worthy of receiving the help. You are worthy of receiving. It's like when you pray, but you don't believe you're going to receive an answer. You won't get the answer. You have to know that when you pray, you already have the answer is already granted, given. For we've created many shields to protect ourselves during this Kali Yuga, to prevent ourselves from being hurt. But now we need to drop the shield because it prevents higher frequency of love and light to enter. And so for there is always more available. We need to align with the great central sun. For there is only one great field of consciousness, and the great central sun is aligning with our sun, and he wants to ignite our own inner star. And this inner sun, I'm going to sing this song that talks about letting the sun shine in. And so it is very important to understand that the sun is sending new photons now that are not polarized, but that are accelerating this regeneration process on the cellular level, on the subcellular level. For all the solar beings will soon make their introduction. There are beings within all the stars. Stars are the greatest teachers of life, they're the provider of life. And there are high advanced communities, that 6-7 dimension or above, that are living within those dimensions. And when the solar flash will come, it's going to be it's like children on Christmas morning. It's going to be so amazing, and it can come any day now. So just to continue to align with your solar nature, your star, the star inside, and you have a soul star and an earth star, and to continue to align all your energies, slow down the energy of your chakra, ask your angels to come in and tune this frequency. We'll use whatever way is comfortable. Well, I'm going to talk about the power of magnetic attraction. We have to believe and feel in order to create what we need. And we're going to move into a more magical time where we're going to be able to think, and things will happen. But we need to erase all the negative programming, all the negative thoughts that we've been having in the subconscious, and convince yourself that you are fully deserving of what you've been wanting. Focus on the final outcome. My master God explained to me decades ago, but it takes a while to practice. But it's like it's much better to focus on the outcome of what you want rather than the means by which, or the resources that will take to get there. For God can provide all the details, but it needs to know what is it you want, what is it you really want. No, you deserve to. Anything goes, but and if you do no harm, then it's like the universe is fully supportive of that. But it's a step-by-step thing, step-by-step process. Yet it's always, there was a philosopher named Jonathan Livingstone. He was a seagull, a very fast bird. I wanted to fly faster than any other bird. And from a philosophical standpoint, he said that if you want to travel at the speed of light, you have to convince yourself that you're already there. the more you feel that you already, the gap between where you are and what you want, the more you can feel it on the energy level, the faster the manifestation will come. It is the law of attraction. And the law of attraction works for better or for worse. If we cultivate lack and fear, the universe will provide that. If we focus on someone else's lack and fear, the universe will provide that for us, as we are all one. If you focus on abundance and joy and gratitude and appreciation, do not let the lack of others influence your own sense and flow of abundance. And so believe that believe in what you want, believe in yourself. No, you are worthy of receiving all these great gifts from heaven. Stay in gratitude and appreciation, as if you already, it is a choice. When you pray, it's like it is, I choose to receive that. It's like you're informing the universe, I choose to receive that. I am ready to receive that. Creator, bring it on. Thank you very much. I am ready. For God can provide, but it has to wait till we're ready, and it is for us to decide. No one else can decide that for us. For all that we see in the outside world is somebody else's story, and so it is much more important to stay focalized on our high vibration, the feeling good thoughts, to be at peace, to be serene, to be creative, than to accumulate data from, well, it satisfies the mental process to get a lot of data, but that will not assist us in the ascension. It is all about vibration. We cannot fool the vibration. We can fool some people sometimes, but we can't fool all the people all the time. It is Bob Marley that used to say that. And so for life is just a mirror, a great mirror. We do not see the people as they are. We see people as we are. So when somebody criticizes you, it can be constructive criticism. I'm not saying that can happen, of course, to assist in the growth. But most criticism, it is their own self that they see through you, and they're reflecting all the criticism. Is usually people see the world as they are themselves. It's like a fifth will see that everybody else will try to steal from him. Somebody loving will see the love in other people. For there is a contrast in this world, and so we have to be very discerning, but try to avoid judgment. Because once you see that the life is a mirror, you'll see it everywhere. It's like life will reinforce whatever beliefs we have. If we have any beliefs whatsoever, positive or negative, life will confirm that through the reflection of the mirror of life. So stay positive, allow yourself to expand into new reality each and every day. I'm going to speak about this great solar flash, which will create it will become visible in the sky on the physical plane. It will be regenerating. It's like a super accelerated healing process, and it will affect all the planets of the solar system. It can come at any time. It happens every so often. It's about the refinement of all energy. But it will be difficult if we are holding on to toxic relationship, if we are holding on to toxic habits, if we are holding on to anything toxic, and so because it wants to eliminate that, and have faith and trust in all the people that have been denying your guidance, because there's been a lot of sleeper people that have been refusing to wake up, but they may wake up all of a sudden. So keep your friends, families, keep hopes and relationship to them, and they may just awake like that and change their whole process. And they won't tell you that you were right or thank you for all that you've done for them. It doesn't matter. You were there for them to hold that frequency, and that's what allowed them to awaken, and that is the work. For it is about expanding this solar flash will expand our personal vision and collective vision. It's like a light body activation. We're going to come into union and connection with Mother Earth and the unified field of the universe. But then do not be indifferent to criticism, because there are some people that, no judgment, because we also might have done that ourselves in some past experiences, is that they will blame everything and everyone but themselves, when actually the only power, the only source of the problem is our own level of consciousness, our own lack of vision in consciousness. So just everything we criticize others is usually those things we've done in the past, we forgot, but we haven't completely healed, so we continue to blame others for certain things that we used to do ourselves, that we haven't forgiven ourselves. I'm just offering perspective here, but there is certain sense in what I'm talking about. I wanted to talk about physical cleansing. It is for it is like if we're too radical in the physical sense of purification, it's better to go too fast than too slow. But the mind and body will reject it and it will not work. So it's better to make small steps, to make agreement, to see what your body needs and wants, and slowly but surely, like drugs, alcohol, if you all kinds of food habits or whatever, tobacco, to coffee, whatever it is. If you're too radical, your body will react really negatively because it needs a certain time to. So every small step is important. It's like a dance. Sometimes we make a step forward and a step backwards, 2 steps forward, 1 step backward. It's about dancing with the process and not be in judgment and appreciate that you're doing an effort. And so congratulate yourself for each little step. Do not expect to be able to clear up all that in one step. It would be complete nonsense. It would be way too radical, and the body and the mind will not be able to follow it. We're already in this sphere of love and light. The spirit knows that. It's just a matter of the mind to catch up and the body to align. And so God will only take those who are ready when the solar flash happens. But it's all for everybody will find its right. Its right position. Trust that every soul is in the perfect place. And so for those who are able to fully create this ascension is because there's been a personal work that's been done. We cannot do that work for anybody else, and we wouldn't want to deprive them from doing their own personal work as well. But there will be a great deal of training once we achieve this solar flash, this ascension. A lot of people, we're gonna all have to catch up to the new frequency, new lessons, new. It's gonna be completely different. But there'll be, not everybody will get there, but we'll still be in contact with all the physical ones that have not made the shift. We'll still be able to be there for them to assist. And so it's very important to work on our frequency. To continue to keep that frequency, and so because our vibration, the vibration, the purity of the heart is the most essential. Yet there is there is also the clarity to continue to purify your mind, your thoughts, your thinking. After that, the physical body is secondary, yet when the ascension happens, it's going to be an accelerated healing. So the more imbalance there is within the physical, the more painful it will be, because the healing will be accelerated. So continue to cultivate this sense of this idea of purification, but one small step at a time. Be kind to yourself and to congratulate yourself for even having made it through this whole process of darkness. Now the light is coming, the tunnel of light. We're at the end of the tunnel. Continue to know that and cultivate that, and be ready, because there is all kinds of things that are about to unfold. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you, and continue to cultivate this connection to the archangel. Talk to each and every archangel you know. See what they can bring you, different light, different information. Cultivate this connection, this telepathic connection. If you don't hear them yet, just continue to send this message and be in a receptive mode. One day you're going to start being able to connect, you'll see. And it's very comforting to receive this energy of wisdom in every moment when you need it. It's like it's quite wonderful. And your I am presence will be the translator sometimes, because you cannot hear things, but he will translate for you. And your guardian angel is also a very powerful being. He's a very powerful being. So you have to allow her or him to support your dreams, to support your ask your guardian angel what you need. It is a spirit being that is fully in the alignment with the divine, and has a lot of power to make things happen in a magical way. Just as a last word of advice, so I'm going to share a few. I started to do a few paintings when I was in the mountains. They're not finished. None of them is finished. There's 10 little paintings. I just thought I show the progress. There is a lot of gold and silver. I'm going to still continue to work on them, but they're not too far away from being finished. They already have a good vibration in them. And so at different time of the day, they'll take on different coloring schemes. So I thought I share those before they're not completely finished, but they already have their vibration. It's like I'm not. It's part of the mystery. The painting is a lot of creative freedom when you paint, And I'm really eager to have a studio, because I have so many ideas to paint large painting, cosmic paintings, and so on. And so I'm really eager, but I know it will come soon. So this is another one. I haven't really worked on the largest one, but this is the river. Of course, I'm gonna rework on the river here. Also, just thought I shared this process, and I'm going to finish with a song. It's an old song that was very visionary. Thank you very much. For not forget to subscribe, to like, to comment. I'm always interested to hear your thought on all that, and to share and to like. And so it's this song is from a band called The Fifth Dimension. It was part of a musical, I believe, and it's called The Age of Aquarius. When the moon is in the seventh house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius, Aquarius. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods or derision, golden living dreams of vision, mystic crystal revelation, and the mind's true liberation. Aquarius, Aquarius. When the moon is in the seventh house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius, Aquarius. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in, the sun shining. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in, the sun shining. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in, the sun shining. So let the sun shine in, tune into the sun, the great central sun. It is God's presence that operates from within. I just realized something is that we're moving into this moon in Libra, and Libra is the seventh house. So this solar flash can come at any time. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I just thought I shared this just little insight that just came into my mind, and I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.